Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sports Talk with BWatts. I'm your host tonight, Bernard Watts. I want to thank you for tuning in to the show. If you don't mind, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and uh, press that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever we go live. Tonight broadcast is sponsored by Christy Robinson. She is the designer of my t-shirts and shirts that she also have on sale. Go to my Instagram page. That's BWatts0. Excuse me, that sound. BWatts0. In my bio, you can see the link to order you a shirt, a Colorado shirt. All right. And also right there on my Facebook page, if you go in my community section, there's a link also there too. Will y'all do that? Support her for supporting me. You can get your Colorado shirt. She got three different kinds. She got shirt number one, this shirt number two. Got the CU patches on the side, CU patches in the front. And this is the third one she just released. It's the Colorado. Greg said it's supposed to be getting one. This is the one she made for us. So we want to appreciate her for sponsoring the show. All right. Hey, tonight I just want to talk about some players that perform good against Kansas State. I know we lost. What's up? What's up, Arjun? I know we took a loss, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. But it's part of the game. Kansas State beat us 31-28. But it's seven players that balled out, y'all, for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes, and I'm gonna recognize them. You know that's what I do on Monday. I'm by myself. Uh, so we're gonna get right into the show, and if you're tuning in, participate in the chat, put your comments down, and we'll read them all and everything. All right, all right, all right. Some players that I think perform real well for Colorado against Kansas State. All right. The first person that I'm gonna recognize that perform at an all-time high. I'm not saying this person is perfect, but hey, I'm just glad he's a part of our team. That's the quarterback, Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders, even though he threw one interception, even though he might have had a couple sacks, that's on him. I think two sacks was on the offensive line, but probably three of the remaining of the sacks was on him. But that's okay. It's a learning process. They got to coach him up to do that. He got to have more confidence in his offensive line. Offensive line did good to me. After I watched the replay of the game. Now, Shedeur was 34 or 40. Hear me now. He was 34 or 40 in passing for 388 yards and three touchdowns and one interception. Shedeur balled out, y'all. He balled out. I know he need to climb up in the pocket some, and I agree. I know he need to do this check down more, but that's on the offensive coordinator. But for his performing wise, Shedeur was 34 for 40. He was 34 for 40 without his number one wide receiver, Travis Hunter, and his number two wide receiver, that is Jimmy Horn Jr. We had four injuries at the wide receiver group. That goes to show we got the depth and to show you that the talent that we have on our team is better than last year. Those players were missing. Even Omarion Miller also got injured, right? But Shedeur still went out there and battled the number 18 ranked team in the country. And he brought us back. He brought us back. And we was leading with 2 minutes left in the game. So we can't blame it on Shedeur. Shedeur did what he supposed to do. Now, I will say, if Shedeur didn't throw that interception, we were going in to score or get a field goal. If he didn't throw that interception. But I think when I looked at that interception, I believe, I'm not saying it for sure, I believe I believe the Traylon Miller ran the wrong route. I just believe that. That's just me. Pat Sherman got to get a hold to the offense and help Shedeur out more better. The same offensive plan they had against UCF, that's the same offensive plan they need to have going forward. Establish that running game. If you establish that running game, it will help Shedeur. It will help Colorado more than they doing right now. It just will. It'll help him more. It's on the offense coordinator. It's on his back. It's his responsibility to get Shedeur in a groove, to get the offensive line in a groove, to get the offensive game in a groove by dialing up running plays. They got to run the ball more. You got to have that want to. You got to design, not just sitting back there in the shotgun and just handing it off for a dive play and the running back just running into the back of the player. No, you got to scheme that thing up. You need to be pulling more. You need to run a 12 personnel more, 11 personnel more. Put your tight end in motion and run the ball. And the running back that you need to have out there is Isaiah. Isaiah and Michael. They're the running backs you need. I like Dalen Hayden. I like him. But some reason look like he ain't choosing the right holes to run to. See, a running game will help Shedeur even more. In spite of what they might think, a running game will help them even more. If Shedeur is 34 for 40 for 388 yards right now, he probably had close to 500 yards. He had a good running game. Because their defense was they were just 10 off on first down. Because they knew we were going to pass on first down. Pat Sherman got to mix that thing up, y'all. You got to at least try to run the ball on first down. To make them edge rushers, they were just coming upfield. They weren't worried about the run. They weren't worried about their zone or their lane they supposed to control. They just want to get upfield and get to that quarterback. And they knew from the tapes from previous game, if Shedeur get pressure, he going to bail out to the left. Well, guess what? That's where they met him at. That's where they met him at. That's where they met him at. They knew once he feel that pressure, he already 7 yards back, right? He snapped the ball. He going to run back 7 more. They got to coach him out of that. They got to coach him to step up in the pocket and trust. And trust his offensive line. It's a trust thing, y'all. It's a trust thing. He got to feel comfortable. He got to feel comfortable more in that pocket. Like I said, he was 34 for 40. Almost 400 yards. I tip my hats off to him. He played good. But he can play better. You can get the most out of him if he does that. Check downs. Look the linebackers off. Check it down to a running back out of the backfield. Check it down to a wide receiver. It's up to the offensive coordinator to incorporate those type of plays. They can do it. Pat Sherman been in the NFL for 30 years. He know how to call an offensive game. You don't need no 5 wide receivers in a route. Hell, they running the wrong route. That's why he holding the ball. He telling you. They don't know the routes no way. So why not put your tight end in the game to help block? 2 tight ends to block. You really don't need but 3 wide receivers. You don't need but 3 wide receivers and 1 running back to move that ball downfield. You ain't got to have no 30-yard bomb every play. You just don't. But in spite of all that, Shedeur still had a good game. 34 for 40, 388 yards. Seemed like he put on his Superman cape whenever they are down by a touchdown or more or touchdown or less at home. They look like they play better on the road than they do at home. If you look back at the games they don't play this year, they play better on the road than they do at home. Seems like. because they always fighting to come back at home, trying to go into overtime, trying to win a game on the last play at home. So do they really have home field advantage? I don't know. It's hard to say right now out of the first 6 games. It don't look like they got home field advantage. They struggling at home for some reason. I don't know why. And then they went on that 2 weeks back. Coach Prime gave them a week off. Kansas State coach gave his player, they coming off a bye too. He went on his podcast and said he gave his player 2 days off. That's the difference. They were more focused than Colorado players. But Colorado was still in the game. They were still in the game. They had a chance to win. And what did they do? The defense, they strength let them down at the end. They strength let them down at the end. They were gambling on their quarterback running the ball, but he passed the ball. 3 plays. They ran 3 plays in 58 seconds and scored a touchdown on the 3rd play. That was a pass. Against our strength, which is our defensive back. That's just how the football go, y'all. That's how football go. And my thing on that, and I'll get to it later, I think they should have had Colton Hood on that number 1. See, that number 1, he was cooking all day long. He was cooking on DJ McKinney, and he was cooking on whoever guarding him. Number 1, he was doing it. When Travis went out, that number 1 for Kansas State was cooking. We didn't have no answer to him. We didn't have no answer to it. Preston Hodge couldn't guard it, nor DJ McKinney can guard it. Go back and look at the tape. So, first person I want to recognize, I think had a good game out of the 7, is Shedeur Sanders. I got to give it to him. Once again, he was 34 for 40 for 388 yards, 3 TDs, and 1 interception. So, big ups to Shedeur. He can get better. He will get better. But the offensive coordinator got to help him. He got to incorporate a running game. He got to do that. All right. Second player that had a good game, it's going to be Omarion Miller, the wide receiver. He got injured, broke his ankle. When I watched that play and I saw that play, it reminded me of me when I was playing a quarterback. Exactly the same thing. So he was a wide receiver, and they threw him the ball. I was a quarterback, ran a fake, bootlegged, headed toward the sideline, thought I was gone. The joke came out of nowhere, grabbed me behind my shoulder pad, pulled me back, broke my ankle in 8th grade. Quarterback. So did. So, but I still want to recognize Omarion Miller. Omarion Miller is a dog, y'all. To me, he the best wide receiver we had. Omarion Miller wasn't playing, y'all. That boy went out there and got down. He had 8 catches at 145 yards. 8 catches at 145 yards. 8 catches at 145 yards. Omarion Miller was Shedeur number 1 target when Travis went out. And he delivered. He delivered in practice. He delivered in the game. This dude really is Colorado best wide receiver. He just is. He was their best wide receiver, y'all. Tapes don't lie. His production is always showing up. You throw it near Omarion Miller, he gonna catch that football. He showed it. He showed it, y'all. Like I say, he's on my list as a top player that performed well against Kansas State. Let me see what y'all saying in this chat before I move on. Yeah, Omarion Miller is that dude. He's that dude, y'all. He showed out. I hope he get well. I know he will. Heal up, get ready for next year, and come back and dominate. And I believe he will. Jill said, those are nice. Appreciate it, Jizzle. Miss Johnson, what's going on with you? Jizzle said, Miss Johnson said consistency. Yep, Consistency. That's it. You right. They need that. Jizzle said, I think Prime need a more younger OC. You might not be wrong, big dog. Miss Johnson said, Miss Johnson. Hold on, Miss Johnson. Miss Johnson said Kansas State. I don't know what that said. Too much. Ate up too much. Kansas State, what? Ate up too much time? That what you trying to say? I don't know what you're saying on that one. Shedeur is a comeback quarterback. He is, but we need to get out of that. Patrick Williams, what's going on, doctor? Pat needs to start using a 11 or 12 personnel. Pat needs to put Shedeur in a successful position. Exactly, Mr. Williams. That's exactly what I'm saying. He got to put Shedeur in a better situation. He just got to. He just got to. He got to put him in a better situation. And the only way you're going to do that, in 11 and a 12 personnel. Got to. He just got to. And run the football. They got to run the ball on first down. Okay, why your eye looking red? I got sinus problem, bro. They don't ate me up today. Let's see, boy. Y'all don't notice nothing. Y'all notice everything. Yeah. Let's see. TMFB said less what is? Oh, celebrities on the road. Concerts for after the dub. Okay. Hard said, you come on here, just say you got 7 players you want to announce and then go into the rant. Either how I'm going into a rant. I'm always with them. Let's Jizzle. Let's see more Colton Hood. Yep, he's on my list. Selvin Johnson, mindset. Patrick Williams. They should have had the practice at night. Those boys were Virginia starting at 8:15. They should have done some night practice. I think Greg said it was saying that too. Patrick. Must have a running game in order to win. Yes, Omarion Miller, the best pure wide receiver hand we got. He is. He really is. Shedeur needs to release the ball quicker. Clock. Kansas State ate up too much clock. They did because the defense, we couldn't stop the run. Mustang crazy. BWatts. I like and agree with your perspective. Keep speaking the truth. I'm always going to do that. Teams the Buff play each week have less film to watch because of no real game time. All right, like I said, Shedeur Sanders and Omarion Miller, yeah, they had good games. Now, Verge said, what do you think about K-State fake injuries? It's hard to say did they fake injuries or not. You just never know when somebody injured not playing sports or football. You know, I talked with Greg. He was there at the game. He said he think they did. He said they were faking injury and went out there on the next play. So, hey, I think the referees need to take control of that. So, you might have a point there, Nolan. Now, the third person that had a good game for Colorado, BJ Green. BJ Green was a dog out there, y'all. Had 2 sacks and a lot of hurries. BJ Green is a monster out there. He is, y'all. BJ Green set the tone for the defense. He just didn't have enough people to come along with him on the defensive side of the ball. He just didn't. He just did. He just did. Y'all, I gotta blow my nose. Y'all gotta hold tight. I got sign. Sorry about that. I appreciate y'all for being patient with it. It's time about to kill me. But anyway, like I say, Shedeur Sanders was 34 for 40 for 388 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Omarion Miller, 8 catches, 145 yards before he got injured. I mean, he was on his way to a great game. BJ Green had 2 sacks. 2 sacks, and I'm telling you, boy went out there and balled, y'all. He went out there balling. So you got to give them a shout out, and I appreciate them for everything they doing for CU. On the defensive side, BJ Green just didn't have no help to come over and help him out. Just didn't. He just didn't. Boy, straight dog. NFL, right? You right. Miss Johnson, you right. NFL bound. NFL bound. First round draft pick. BJ Green is that and a bag of chips. He's good. He was setting the edge, taking on the block, and making tackles. And putting pressure on the quarterback. And went back there and sacked the quarterback all game long. He was putting that work in. Putting that work in for that defensive side of the ball. Now, let's see. Who else had an outstanding game? Tajay McCoy had a good game. On the edge rusher. Had 1 sack and a lot of hurries. He should have got credit for 1 more sack. When they called grounding on the quarterback, man, he had not sacked that quarterback before he tried to throw that ball out. They should have gave him that. He played good. That's 4 players I got on my list that played good so far. Now, I'm going to tell you a person that had a good game. They ain't going to get no credit for it. Jordan Seaton on the offensive line. Jordan Seaton had an outstanding game on that offensive line. If you go back and watch the game like I did. He was doing everything. One of the 2 of those sacks over there on his side, Shedeur ran into him. Anytime a defensive end come up the field on you, you're supposed to push him on by the quarterback. But when he would push him on by the quarterback, Shedeur bailed out and ran right into the sack. You can't put that on Jordan Seaton. I can't put that on him. Shedeur got to step up or throw the ball away. See, our sacks came at the wrong time. After we had done game by 6 or 7 yards on first down, we 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5. Then we'll come up and Shedeur lose by 20 or 30 yards. Yeah, by trying to scramble and holding on to the ball. If you 2nd down and 4, 2nd down and 5, what's going on, Big One? If you 2nd down and 4 or 2nd down and 5, why throw the ball? Why throw the ball? And the defense know what you finna do. Because soon as they rush, come up the middle, and Shedeur ain't feeling comfortable, we 2nd and 5. He gonna run back 7 or 10 more yards and bail out. And go to the left, and then we don't lose 20 or 30 yards. And now we 2nd and 30, 3rd and 25. No. Pat Sherman got the nook. I don't know what Pat Sherman doing this game. He didn't do that at UCF. If you 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4, run the ball. Run the ball. Have one of your guard go to a 12 personnel or 11 personnel, put your tight end in motion, and run that ball behind Jordan Seaton big old ass. Big old butt. And get you, so what, you can't get 4 yards or 5 yards. If you get 2 yards, you're 3rd and 2. I guarantee you, if you pick up 6 yards or 5 yards on first down, there's no need to throw that ball trying to look for a 30-yard bomb on 2nd and 4. It ain't no excuse for that. Run the football. Get behind Jordan Seaton. Bring in Isaiah Augusta, who can read the hole, because some reason Dayon Hayes can't read the hole. He don't know which hole to go to. For whatever reason that is. I don't know. He just running up until they back in or they ass, and that's it. We need a running back like KSTATE had. He didn't give a damn. They hand him the ball. He go find him a hole. Whoop, he was jumping through the hole and everything, making a miss. Isaiah Augusta can do the same thing. All you got to do is get him the ball. You give him the ball, get behind Jordan Seaton, big old butt, and let him get you 2 or 3 yards. And he might break one. He might break one. It's the play calling. What happened in this game? Like I said, Jordan Seaton had a good game. He had a good game. Let me see what y'all talking about. Mustang Crazy said, real talk. What's going on, Big One? BWatts, what's going on, Coach? Always good to see you, man. Alana, same to you. Pat Sherman didn't adjust well either. He showed them, Big One. He really didn't. He regressed from the UCF game. We were passing the ball at 90% clips. Made no sense to me. Yeah, you're right, Elena. Selma Jones. We haven't learned yet. It don't look like it. It don't look like it, baby. It don't look like it. It ain't dancing with the wolves, but there's got to be a lot of slaughter Buffalo and Tulsa on Saturday. We're going to see about that, G-Man. 702. Can you give a shout out to my cousin, Dylan Doe? Dildo? Boy, you crazy. Elena, we didn't even use Michael Welch at all. I don't know. I don't know if he's injured. Somebody said he was injured. He's still injured, so I don't know. Yeah, I can do it. It's for sure. You're right. He can. Michael Welch to me is Colorado best running back. Anthony Jackson. I like Isaiah. Now I like Michael Welch too. Don't get me wrong. Swipe ball. What's going on? What's up with you? I ain't seen you in a while. Play calling is ridiculous. Yeah, it got fun out there, man. Kansas State running back was doing. yeah, he sure was, wasn't it? He was doing it. Simo Welch was in the game. I didn't see Michael Welch in the game. What's up, Tim? What's going on with you? You saw Michael Welch on special teams? Really? Oh, that's hard to believe. What's up, Rep? What's going on, Nelson? How you doing? I don't believe some of the players ain't doing it in practice. You know what Coach Prime said? If it ain't done in practice, you're not going to go. Yeah, hey, you're right. That's the only thing I can see, Rep. They ain't doing it in practice. Jordan Seaton did great. Miss John, he did well. So like I say, they must ain't doing it in practice. But sometimes now, in my coaching career, from what I'm seeing in my playing career when I was younger, the main one that they couldn't do it in practice, they would show their ass out over there in game time. But we had a running back so bad, boy, he was lazy in practice. He just go through the motion. Man, I ain't got time for this. That's all he said. Man, all this practice, man, shit. I'm like AI. Practice? And I was practice? Boy, game time comes. Man, I used to hand that ball off to him because I was quarterback. I had that ball out to him. Boy, that thing, boy, he was short out. You hear me? Yeah. He was short out. Name was Timbo. Timbo was short out now. You hear me? Shoot. Practice? Man, he don't be steady practice. He come to practice late. He had practice, had run, had do everything. But get in the game, when them lights come on, oh, he's a straight star. Superstar. Shining star. Timbo was a shining star, boy. Yes, sir. So you gotta look at that thing both ways, man. Sometimes you practice good, and then sometimes you don't show up in the game. But if sometimes it be them different type of players, man. So sometimes if you really want to win, cause I really want to win. Yeah, I played my best player. I ain't care, man. I want my best out there, and I did that. If Shiloh worked like that in practice, he should not be on. We're going to get in there. I ain't going to talk about it right now. We're going to get in that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Shiloh later on. Hey, I want to be the offensive coordinator because they got some talent and the defensive coordinator. Man, they won't score on me. You talking about pitching a shutout. I'll pitch a shutout. Yeah, ain't nowhere in the world I'll leave my linebackers, my defensive Miller open and slide my linebacker to the left side and wide open so my safety can come down and make the tackle. No, my safety gonna help my cornerbacks. Yeah, my linebackers are linebackers for real. You there to bag up the line. When they break through the line, that's where you supposed to step in and boom. That's what they call the danger zone. That's what they did down there in Florida. But they somehow went away from that. I don't know who's responsible for that, but they got to get back to that type of defense. All right. I gave you Shedeur Sanders, 34 of 40, 388 yard, 3 TDs. I gave you BJ Green, 2 sacks. I gave you Tajay McCoy, 1 sack. I gave you Omarion Miller, 8 catches, 145 yards, and Jordan Seaton. Now, my last two on my list. Number 6, coming in at number 6, LaJohntay Wester. The boy turned into everything advertising, y'all. As the game and season go along, he get 2 touchdowns every game. He coming up big time, y'all. He coming up big time. LaJohntay Wester is coming up big time. He coming up big time. He give you 2 touchdowns every game for the last 3 games. And he leading Colorado in TD reception after 6 games. So he came and balled out. Now, his numbers for his catches, he didn't get the 5 catches at 58 yards. But hey, he made them count. He get in that end zone. Like I said, he got 2 touchdowns. And on the season, I think he got a total of 8 out of 6 games. So he balled out. He balled out. He got 5 catches and 2 of them was for touchdowns. Because you get him on 1-on-1. Anytime you put 3 wide receivers on your right, and you put LaJohntay or Travis by themselves, they can eat. They can eat. Because you can't guard, you cannot check LaJohntay Wester 1-on-1. And matter of fact, on that last play of the game, when Shedeur threw the ball to who he threw that ball to? Y'all help me out. Who did he throw that ball last time? Who that? Will Shepherd. The ball should have went to LaJohntay coming across the middle. Because he had the defensive back who was trailing him on his hip. Appreciate it, Ms. Johnson. He had him on his hip. But Shedeur didn't want to take the sack, and he threw the ball to Shepherd. They really thought they gonna get that call. It was pass interference now. It was that. But in that type of game, do you really think the referees are going to bail us out? Nah, they weren't going to do that. They weren't going to do that. They just weren't going to do that. I know they weren't going to do that. So, like I said, I think LaJohntay, he was wide open. The ball should have went to him. To me. Coming across the middle. Yeah, I think the ball should have went to him. That would have been enough for a first down. Because at first I thought Shedeur could have ran it, but when I went and looked back at it again, Shedeur had a defensive linebacker coming toward him, or a lineman coming toward him, and was at his feet. Yeah, it was at his feet. So I can't blame that on Shedeur. I just wish he could have went to a different wide receiver at the time. And that's LaJohntay. Because I think he could have got it in there. Because Shedeur accurate with that football. He well accurate. Yeah, I think that's who he should have went to on that last play. But LaJohntay, yeah, he balled out. He did good. He played good out of all players on the team. Now, the last player, my top 7 players that played good also. Colton Hood. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Everybody got their opinion. Colton Hood for Colorado is the best defensive back on Colorado football team. He better than Travis. He better than DJ McKinney. And he better than Hodge. To me. That's just my opinion. Now, I'm not trashing the rest of them. I'm not talking about him. But this dude right here, Colton Hood, is a ball hawker. He the only one that can play bump and run. He the only one that'll come up on the line of scrimmage and put them hands on them wide receivers. And he the only one would talk that trash to him. What I really want to say, excuse me, ladies and Facebook, he the only one would talk that shit to them defense, them wide receivers. He the only one. He talking the game. He let them know you ain't finna catch nothing. Yeah. You see how you barking at Dylan Edwards? He will let Dylan Edwards know, boy, you come my way, I'm gonna put these pads on you. Colton Hood ain't scared, man. He the one should have been on number 1 on that last play instead of Preston Hard. See, Preston Hard ain't no. Preston Hard is a slot, is a nickelback. He should, when Travis went out, Colton Hood is their best defensive back. He should have been on number 1. If Colton Hood was over there, I promise you he wouldn't have caught that ball. I promise you he would. The ball hawker. Colton Hood will get down on you and let you know he's there. He got that dog mentality. He just do. And that's what you need. From my understanding, when the way I look at it, he remind me of Coach Prime when he playing. He just didn't talk. I know Coach Prime like DJ McKinney because they are similar built. Long arm, long leg. Boy, McKinney ain't got nothing on Colton Hood at that cornerback position. I promise you that. He ain't. This boy, him locked down city right here now. If anybody go to the pros on Colorado defensive backside, it gonna be him. I put my money on Colton Hood before I put my money on DJ McKinney and Preston Hard. And I ain't knocking none of them. I'm just telling you what I see and what I know from the film, from summer camp, spring, fall, and at game time. This boy show up. He ain't scared. Yeah, free Colton Hood. This boy will put his hands on you. Anytime you playing one-on-one and you got everybody, that last play, they sold out. They had everybody. Livingston, for some reason, I don't know why, they had everybody on the line of scrimmage. They didn't have no deep safety or nothing. And they had Preston Hodge out there who been getting cooked. I ain't gonna say cooked, but most of the time people catching, they catching on him. They put him in an unfamiliar position. See, when the interception came, when Colton Hood got the interception, it was Preston Hodge who tipped the ball, and he was playing in the slot. It was Colton Hood on the outside, and the ball tipped to him, and he ran it down. A lot of people say he tripped up on the turf. He didn't trip up on the turf. He tripped up on Preston Hard's foot. Colton Hood should have been on the outside on that number 1, because I'm telling you, that number 1 was rocking all night long. Now he was cooking. That's who that quarterback with Avery Johnson was throwing the ball to. The number 1. If Colton Hood was on him, I know it's too late to be talking about it. That boy wouldn't have caught that ball. It would have been a pass interference or incomplete pass or an interception. Number 1 wouldn't have got it. I bet you that. Number 1 would not have caught that ball if Colton Hood was on him. It would have been an interception, incomplete, or pass interference. Ain't no way Colton Hood would have let that boy caught that ball. He would have clotheslined him before he did that. That's that dog in him. You see, when he caught the ball and pressed hard, they let him went on. He didn't try to chase him. He didn't do nothing. He just looked at it. I was beat, and that's it. That can't happen, man. You can't be no dog at a cornerback position like that. You just can't. Colton Hood, a dog. Coach Prime, if you're watching tonight, if you're watching tonight or catch this replay, Coach Prime, start Colton Hood. Put him in the game. If you don't start him, put him out there majority of the time. I promise you. And we play Arizona against that number 4, McMillan. Put Colton Hood on. I know he tall. I know he a good wide receiver. He probably one of the best wide receivers we're going to face. I bet you. I promise you. He don't catch over 5 passes against Colton Hood. I promise he ain't. And one thing about Colton Hood, if you catch the ball, he going to put them shoulder pads on. Boy, come up and hit. Colton Hood is a legit cornerback. He will punish you if you try to catch that ball on him. He's not going to let you catch that ball on him. And if you do, you're going to pay the price. He's a dog, Coach Prime. Colton Hood is a dog, Coach Prime. That boy deserves. Listen, he came from Auburn. They predicted him to be the starting #1 cornerback at Auburn if he had stayed. But you know what he said? He said, no, my brother want to go to Colorado and I'm going to be with my family. The boy should be starting. He better than DJ McKinney. He better than Preston Hall. And if you push me, boy, might be better than Travis Hunter at that defense cornerback. I'm just saying. Boy, dog. And he a Georgia boy. I'm just saying, you're a Georgia boy. Boy, he get down for the city, y'all. Colton Hood is that guy. If you line up, when we go to Arizona, Coach Prime, Shedeur Sanders, my dog. I sent you a message anyway. Check your Instagram DM. You know how we do it. Check your Instagram DM. If you listen, Coach Prime, Dion, if you put Colton Hood on number 4, Macmillan for Arizona, and let him go one-on-one, I promise this dude will not catch over 5 catches for this next game coming up this Saturday. I promise. And he don't need no help over the top. He just don't. He's a dog. He gonna wolf at him and everything. He gonna throw him off. And one thing about it, if Macmillan do catch it, he gonna let him know you won't catch now another, and he gonna put them shoulder pads on. That's what you want in your cornerback. Somebody physical. Jam him off the line of scrimmage. Redirect him. If you want to come across the middle for this slant, shit, I'm finna cut you off. Make sure you go toward that sideline. And if you go toward that sideline, the redemption tool is on his way. Who is it? I dare your quarterback throw it to him on toward the sideline. That's when Shiloh, free shot, the redemption tool, gonna start. Macmillan want to come across that middle. Hood cut him off and make him go toward the sideline, and he got a safe over the top, and that's where the redemption tour started. Shiloh, the headache guy, come in and deliver that blow. He won't be ready to come across that no more. Now, that's just me. Now let's talk about Shiloh, okay? No, that's what y'all want to talk about. All right. Shiloh had a bad game. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it no kind of way. Right? To me, they ran a defensive scheme for Shiloh and Cameron Simeon Creed. Some of the plays they went with one linebacker. They took Bentley out and had Hill Green. They had Hill Green on the left side of the defense. The Miller is wide open. After I looked at the video, the replay, they had Hill Green running into the Tiger, their right offensive Tiger, so that right Tiger won't come down here and block Cameron, Simeon Craig, and Shiloh. And that left them in a one-on-one. But the key thing is, I want y'all to go back and look at it and listen to me now. The defensive front lineman had a bad game. They couldn't get out the blocks. Listen, in order for that running back to get back there on Shiloh, that means your front 7 wasn't doing their job. So that's all the blank. I'm not making no excuses for Shiloh. Don't get me wrong. Shiloh had a bad game. He really did. Matter of fact, they should have took him out the third quarter as they saw it coming. Because you know he still got the cast on his elbow. That's why you didn't see him locking up. I blame that on the defensive coordinator. And they ran the wrong defense after they saw. See, their #1 goal was, we are not going to let Avery Johnson run out the pocket, in which he did, because B.J. Green them had it locked down. They did that. But their second goal should have been, we got to stop R.J. Gibbons. He, the running back, one who hurt him, and the reason why they hurt him, he hurt them, is because the middle of the defense wasn't solid. They were double teaming Block Bully. They got him out to play. They double teamed Barnes, and that left who? The safety. Go back and look at it. Go back and look at it. Go back and look at it. They double teamed Block Bullet. They double teamed Barnes because they ran a 12 personnel all game long. Right? That means they tight ends for free. Check this out. They put Hill Green. All right, they sucked the number one. Remember that wide receiver, number one. Look at the game, y'all. I looked at it 3 times. They set him in motion, right? See, Hill Green was lining up in the middle. Once that wide receiver come in motion, Hill Green will slide where the motion coming from. He slid to the left. That left the Miller wide open. You know why? They took Bentley off the field and added an extra defensive end. Yeah. They did. Colorado did that. And that left the Miller wide open. Why? Because they wanted Shiloh and Cameron, Simeon, Craig to come down and make the tackle. Well, in order for them to get down and make the tackle, that means Gibbons had to get through the front line of defense. That's the defensive line. Well, he took the ball. He went through the hole. He jumped. And he jumped back. And it left Shiloh one-on-one. Well, guess what? You remember when Shiloh hit him real good one time? After Shiloh hit him good that one time, that next play, and the game after that, it shook him, right? He bailed him wrong. Matter of fact, he went off the field. He laid there and went off the field when Shiloh called him. You know, because he was falling and Shiloh called him going down. And you could hear it. I said, woo, Shiloh hit him. He went off the field. All right. He came back. They ran him again. But guess what he did the next time? And the whole game coming up to it. It started in the first quarter. Gibbons took the ball, number 31. Boy, 6'2" or 215 pounds now, y'all. He got through the line of scrimmage. He hopped. He don't run. He hopped. He hopped him, and he hopped, and he seen Shiloh coming. He said, oh, hell no. I am not going to let Shiloh hit me. And he hopped again. See, Shiloh was coming in the handle. Shiloh was coming in there so fast, he had him lined up. But Gibbons saw him coming, and he put that move on him. You heard the announcer say, that boy must be Buttercup Jam. Don't shake like that. Hey, he was so elusive. He shook Shiloh. And then when Shiloh knee buckled, I said, ooh, he put a move on him. Because you know why? Because Shiloh put that hit on him. And he wasn't going to let Shiloh hit him like that no more. All y'all got to do is go by and look at the replay of the game. 22K. Yeah, go back and look at it. But hear me out now. I ain't making no excuses. Shiloh still had a bad game because the defense was set up for Shiloh to come down here and stop that running back because they did not want Avery Johnson to beat him on the outside, right? So BJ Green and Hill Green they had him on that side. He was not going to get out on that side. So what they did, they ran Gibbons up the middle, and what they do, they pulled a North Dakota State game on us. We thought they were going to run, and they put that ball in their quarterback hand to throw the pass. And he connected. That's the chance. That's football. You try to take away their strength, and you want them to beat you with something. That's football. That's football one-on-one. And they beat them with the pass. They got them. But our defensive coordinator and defensive back coach messed up on the last 3 plays. The first play on that wheel route, when that running back Gibbons went around, that was Shiloh. It was on Shiloh. He beat him out there. They put number 1 in motion going this way. Hill Green line up when you can tell we was in a man-to-man. When they put him in motion, that's how you tell. That's why I can't understand why Colorado offense don't do that. put a running back or a wide receiver or a tight end in motion. If somebody go with them, that means they are in a man-to-man defense. Common sense. You've been in the pro, they should know that. They put number one in motion. He agreed with him. And that running back saw that. And once that running back saw he agreed with him, because BJ Green on the other side. Oh, this side. What side BJ Green on? He was on the other side. Right? BJ Green on that side. So you got BJ Green on that side. They sent a wide receiver in motion to that side. And Hill Green went to the side. And you got two of your best defense on that side. So what the running back do? He leaped out to the right side. He did the wheel route and laid it right up there. And who was late to the party? Shiloh was late to the party. So Hill Green saw it and had to leave his man and come over there and help. Well, he missed the title, so Shiloh ended up making the title. But he was late to the party. He was late to the party. So I'm not making, once again, Shiloh had, I'm agreeing with you. Shiloh had a bad game, but he did not lose that game. He ain't the reason why they lost that game. They lost that game because, hey, we came back. We had the lead with 3 minutes left, 2 to 3 minutes left. So Shiloh didn't lose the game. Who lost the game? It was the coaching staff. They had the Hood out there one-on-one. Why are you in press coverage? Go to a zone. They make them march down the field. But they wanted Avery Johnson to beat him with his arm. And guess what? He did. 3 plays. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And we had number 1, that wide receiver, boy, 6'1". Who we had on him? The shortest defensive cornerback we got. Preston Hart. He ain't no one-on-one. He ain't no presser, y'all. He just not. He good in the slot. That's where he's supposed to be. Colton Hood should have had him one-on-one. Hell, I would have settled for DJ McKinney. He the best receiver. Right? Travis Hunter is out of the game. So who your best cornerback? To me, even when Travis in the game, Colton Hood still their best defensive back. He is. He more physical. Travis just know the game. He a route reader. He know because he don't play cornerback and he play wide receiver. He know what they finna do. Before it's man-to-man, press coverage, Colton Hood is that dude. He got the weight to do it with it. He got the hands to do it with it. He got the feet speed to do it with it. He got everything to do it with it at that cornerback position. And that's why he's on my list and had an outstanding game. And he's the best cornerback on Colorado football team. Only thing they got to do is let him play. Let him play. He gonna woof at him. He gonna talk his shit now. He gonna do that. He a Georgia boy. He from the Georgia. He from the Peach State. He will lock you down. You might catch 2 or 3 passes on, but you ain't finna score. You ain't gonna score because guess what? You catch that ball, he gonna put the effort in, and that's what I didn't see from Colorado defense, effort. They didn't put the effort in. They didn't put that dog mentality in like they always do in the second half. It just didn't. But I guarantee you, when we go to Arizona, if Coach Prime, I don't know if the health of Travis Hunter or anybody all the injured, I don't know their status. I know Thursday when Coach Prime meet with the press, Colton Hood need to be on that field all game long. Because number 4, Mac Miller, going to work now. You're going to have to shut him down. Because they playing a different game than everybody else playing. But if you ain't careful, if they got a good coach, the film is out there on how to beat Colorado. And everybody copying that getting them a hard time. North Dakota State done showed you how to play them. And there you see, they won't make no adjustment. They only looking like they used to make an adjustment. In this past game, they ain't making no adjustment. They didn't make no adjustment. They had the wrong personnel group out there. Colton Hood should have been out there on your last play. Should have been on the field. He should have been on the field. That's just me. That's just me. I ain't ranting. I'm just telling you how I feel. Colton Hood is that dog. He a dog. He just in it. He been a dog ever since he been there. I don't know if he ain't putting enough film work in why he ain't starting, but ain't no way DJ McKenna ought to be starting for him. Not to me. I ain't seen it. I haven't seen that. Nor Preston Hard. I like both of them, but they shouldn't be starting for Colton Hood. And I stand on that. I ain't gonna back down from nobody on that. And I ain't saying Jeff Carr, he from my same state, Georgia. Matter of fact, went to school right up the road from me. Let me see what y'all talking about in this chat. Y'all might be trying to kill me in the chat, but that's all right. I stand on what I stand on. Let's see where I left off at. Miss Nate Odom joined the chat. What's going on there? I didn't know you was in here. Man, y'all don't put all this stuff in here, man. I got to go back and, I'm going to be here another hour trying to read this off. But I'm going to read it off. It wouldn't be no show without y'all. Let me see what I need to leave off at. Okay, this is what I'm going to leave off at, all right? TMFB said, Hood is cold, boy, straight cold as ice, boy. Elena, I agree, BWatts. I don't know why Colton Hood is not a starting corner. I don't know either. He must ain't doing the film work or ain't doing it in practice. That's the only thing I can see. Simo say, Maurice Carter was playing injured because of no depth. I don't know what you're talking about on that. Maurice playing. Michelle Johnson said, I would like to see first half defense adjustment. Yeah, they didn't do that. If Shiloh was struggling and they saw that, they should have took him out. They should have took him out. I agree. But I'm telling you, they need Shiloh. Shiloh finna come back now. Don't think he ain't. Shiloh is the intimidator, and he will cause a turnover. Now, if he go out and perform in Arizona game, just like he did against Kansas State game, they got to take him out because he ain't ready. It's obvious something wrong with his elbow. It still is. He ain't here. Simo, Hood plays with extra aggression. He sure do. Who is Finish Demo. I'm so glad he is giving some other players some flowers. All you hear about is two players. Thank BWatts for expanding the team. Oh yeah. I mean, they got a team. Coach Prime, you got to take your hat off to Coach Prime. Coach Prime, him and his staff put together a good team. They got one. The coaching staff just got to use them. Got to use them right. Mr. Dennis. What's up, Dennis? What's going on? Why cover 0 on that play? Hey, I said the same thing. When they first lined up, I said, why are they in that formation? That is wrong. They did not do their history, they work, because that quarterback can throw. I don't know why they kept disrespecting talking about he couldn't throw. That boy could throw. Mr. Maurice, what's up, Maurice? Are you sure we ready to bench Preston? We love him up. Hey, I ain't said bench him. I didn't say bench him. I didn't say bench him. He can play. He can play the nickelback, but he shouldn't be out there on a cornerback. No. Colton Hood need to be out there. And I don't care who they sit on. Colton Hood need to be on the football field. Preston Hard need to be in the slot. If they had to sit Travis down, sit him down. Colton Hood is better defensive back than Travis, but I'd rather have Travis out there so that lead DJ McKinney. It is what it is. And when it come third down, bring DJ McKinney out there. Colton Hood is a lockdown corner. I don't care what nobody say. I done seen it for myself. I used to see it in the state of Georgia when he played high school. When you watch the news, 2 players came up on the news. I don't care what part of Georgia you in. I'm in the same city Colton Hood was in. When Channel 5 Eyewitness News called for high school sport, it was Colton Hood and his brother dominated the news, along with a dude down there way in south by the name of Cal Michael, the dude who's on Colorado team. They dominated the news cycle for 4 years in high school sports. And both of them, now don't forget about his brother, Brandon Hood also. He was a tough running back, but he went down with an ACL, right? Now he the one who really that was dominating, But when he got that ACL, the news went toward his brother. So it's another dude down now after these guys had left and went to Auburn. Atlanta News, Sports News, High School, Cam McHale, way down there in the South, was on Atlanta News talking about how good he was. And I'm telling you, that's another thing. Whenever that boy hit the field, man, I'm telling y'all now. Remember that name, Cam Michael, Cam McHale, Cam Michael, however you pronounce the last name, Cam Michael, that boy's a dog. And you're going to hear about him. Miss Nayo. Colton Hood is a fast runner, too. He sure is. Yeah, he is. Let's see. No, what's good? Not much. Fastest on the team. He said, you doing too much. Doing too much time, Mr. Morris. What I'm doing too much of. Talk to him, bro. They're talking about sports. That's all. He's definitely better than Hodge. You got that, Jerry. You got that right. Hill, Green, Cam, and Hood want all the smoke on defense. They do. They do. Them the three dogs they got. See, Mo? Them the real three dogs they got on that defensive side that will put them shoulder pads on, along with Shiloh. Hill, Green, Cameron, Symbio, Craig, Hood, and Shiloh. Them boys, they try to put you in that medical tent. Kyle Dixon, he weak as hell. He always getting burnt. Yep. Salmon Johnson, some of the players not in the starting lineup can play. There you go. You right. You are so right. You are right about that, dog. Let's see. Swag boy, you're right, BWatts. Just watch Colton Hood highlights. He is a dog. Boy, I'm telling you, he won. He is one. What's going on with Bentley? I don't know. He just had a terrible game. I saw it on defensive line. I seen the offensive line on Bentley, but they just dogging him. I said, dog, I ain't never seen nobody do Bentley like that now. James Coleman, what's going on? Shiloh might be benched this week. I think they gotta let him redeem himself, Mr. Coleman. They gotta let him redeem himself. Mr. Marie, you setting Hood up for failure with the fans. I think you just want to be trolling on him, Mr. Marie, for some reason. Bentley is just slow on the read, Simo. Yeah, you're right. I agree. Bentley looks like he got a little bit slower using to be faster to the ball. Kyle Dixon. Yeah, he a little bit off. JLD, Bentley disappeared sad. He really did. A lot of these things BWatts be saying since week 2. They did at UCF and played a complete game. Hey, you right. You right, Debo. You right. You are so right. Mustang Craig, BWatts. You got me reading. Got me ready to suit up. You gonna suit up? Hey, man. Kyle Dixon, Hill Green is good, though. He is. He really is. They should have put Wester in at linebacker. I think they had him in our area now. They did put him in our area now and then, but he just didn't make no play. He didn't get enough playing time. Shiloh is not terrible. He's not terrible. Shiloh is a good ball player. I mean, he was so good last year. What make you think he's so bad this year? Shiloh ain't no bad player. James Coleman, where was Welch? I don't know. I think he was injured, they were saying. Gerald D, true. The entire D-line did not produce. They didn't. They did not. Daddy ball. I disagree on that. Coach Prime is not playing daddy ball. They need Shiloh, y'all. They need Shiloh. Y'all, he missed a lot of titles. Shiloh missed titles. I mean, people in the NFL missed titles, y'all. He just ran into a shifty running back. Anytime a running back can jump and hop like this dude can, you're not going to line him up. Shiloh had him lined up pretty. But after that first hit Shiloh put on him, he said, I saw Shiloh coming. And he said, oh, hell no. You're not going to keep hitting me like that. So he juked him. He ain't never showed that move in the first 6 games, that running back. But once you get popped, you'll be surprised what you have to do to get out of the way of a hit. You think I'm finna let you keep hitting me like that? Shiloh caught him good when he was going down to the ground, right at that goal line. He felt that. He had to go out the field on the play. So when the game kept going forward and you see him coming at you full speed and you know he ain't trying to wrap up. You know when you see Shiloh trying to make you fumble that ball or he trying to take you out and put you in that medical tent. Every time he came, he just missed it. He got him one time and Gideon said, you ain't finna get me no more. And I don't blame him. I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna juke you. Boy, I'm finna juke you. And he put it on him. You heard the announcer that, boy, that must be jelly because Jam don't shake like that. Well, that shit took me, man. He said it must be Jam because jelly don't shake like this, boy. Because he would put that move on him. I didn't get that running back. He got the hell out of Shiloh way. Shiloh wasn't the first in Miss Tiger. No, it was a lot of folk missed Tigers before it got to Shiloh. Anyway, said Shiloh came back too soon. Maybe they, I don't know. I got to think about that anyway. Good point, though. Appreciate your comment. The boy 54, I don't trust Livingston. I'm not completely sold on him. I like Livingston. He just, I don't know what happened. The game planning, whatever game plan they had, it didn't work. It didn't work. Bentley has been missing since 43 and 42 red shirt. Damn it, Nell. That was cold. Rick James said, that was cold. Blooded. Nell, you heard. Mustang crazy, exactly right. Big Worm in the building. Well, y'all got a lot of comments in here. Miss Selma Johnson, Hodge, one-on-one. That was Preston Hard. Yep. JLD, part of managing the game involved managing the entire game. It does. Coaches definitely lost the game anyway. I ain't gonna say they lost the game. They just, I ain't gonna say they lost it. Coaches didn't lose the game. We got a good coaching staff now. We got the best, one of the best coaching staff in college football. They didn't lose the game. They just on that last play didn't have the lineup right, the matchups right. If you know that number one been catching the ball, the only receiver that caught ball, you should be able to put your number one at the time cornerback on him. That's my thing. That's the only thing. That's the only thing when it messed up. And you had to put somebody taller. Because number one is taller than Preston Hard. You could have had DJ McKinnon or Preston Hard on him. That's all. I guarantee that when he wouldn't have caught that ball. Excuse me. And once he caught it, shit, Preston Hard ran out of bounds. I said, man, fuck it. He gone. Like he just didn't care. Go look at it. Once he caught, he made no effort in running them down. And every time somebody catch the ball on Preston Hard, check him out. Check out the attitude when they catch it. He ain't chasing them down. He ain't. Matter of fact, I heard 2 podcasters today saying the same thing I'm saying. And that fair about, yeah, I ain't trashing no player either. I don't care what nobody think. I'm just telling you, I'm just looking at the game. I don't play the game. I don't coach the game. I don't have people criticize me on the way I play or coaching everything. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just telling you. I don't care who get mad. I'm telling you what I saw. That's what I'm supposed to do. And when I say I don't care, I don't care. I'm gonna tell you what it's doing. 2 people on the podcast said the same thing today. Bill Garner on Stampede said the same thing, and Big Tiger said the same. Go check out Big Tiger Breakdown. I saw his podcast today for the first time. Big Tiger saying the same thing. Preston, every time somebody catch a ball on Preston Hard, he walk and let him go. If that ain't on film and if the coaching staff can't see it, it ain't on me. It ain't on me. Yes, he's a good player. Yes, he's a good cornerback, nickelback. He'll jump around. But when he missed, he care less. And they killed BJ Green in the offseason from walking. And when he wasn't playing with Colorado, he played with Arizona State by him walking. Because somebody did a video on him and everybody trashed him. Well, you need to go back and go do Preston Hard review. Go do his review. Check out Tiger, Big Tiger. I ran across him today. Clips, a show that he just did, and he giving you breakdown on the pictures. I'm just saying. Go look at the Stampede podcast today. Bill Garner. He telling you the same thing I'm saying. And every time you see somebody saying the same thing, somebody ain't damn lying now. Just let you know. Everybody ain't lying. I don't care. It ain't about know who you like. I like Shiloh. Shiloh, my favorite player. Y'all said he had a bad game. I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. He had a bad game. He had a bad game. Ain't nothing I can say about that. Now, a lot of people saying if Stoudemire in there, when have you seen Stoudemire come up and hit somebody this year? He might can guard somebody one-on-one. When have you seen? I got three. Shit, I don't seen 3 films on it. I got him now. He just let him walk by in the end zone. He ain't gonna come in and make no type. No, he ain't. He might be your favorite player, but that's okay. But in my favorite player, I tell you my favorite player right now on the team. And when they do something wrong, I'm gonna call them out. Shedeur, Shiloh, Hill Green, and Travis. They're my favorite players on Colorado. If they do something wrong, I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna let them know, and I'm gonna let y'all know. I ain't bashing. I ain't gonna run from them. I ain't gonna hide from them. I'm still rocking with them one-on-one all the way until the wheels fall off. I ain't banning no ship or nothing. I'm just analyzing their play on the field. Same way Quavo did last year of the Migos. He rolled with them. He rocked with them. But guess what? When they showed up to the concert or somewhere to a arena to a basketball game, he told them, boy, y'all my dog, boy. Y'all got tightened up, boy. Yeah, he was real with them. He was real with them. That's what they need, real with them. They need to be real. I ain't bashing them. I'm just telling you, I'm just letting you know what I see. Don't give a shit about who get mad either. I ain't trying to be no fan club. I ain't trying to meet Dion or whatever everybody else trying to do. I'm just trying to be me. Yeah, it got to be fixed. It got to be. Man, y'all got so much stuff in the chat, man. I can't read all this stuff out, man. I'll be here all night. I'll be here all night. Somebody, Harris said, been waiting for 3 linebackers. Westler, Great Tiger, Hill Green, Benson, Webster, fast, get little time. Yeah, you're right. Them one that'll hit. Anyway, said, call Shiloh is the starter and got injured, and Stoudemire missed Tigers too. Watch the film. Exactly. Amen. Amen. Wouldn't have done no better. I don't think. Now, if Shiloh struggled, yeah, take him out. If Shiloh struggled the first half of this game, coming up in Arizona, hey, he ain't ready. He ain't ready. His elbow still hurt. You gotta wait till it. I know Shiloh trying to get to the league, and he got to put the time in. I understand that. But if he go out and put on a performer like he performed against KSTATE, yeah, you gotta take him out. I go with that. Yeah, you gotta take him out, man. I tell you who I like to see about there. Everybody sleeping on this guy from Jackson State. Herm Smith just a dangerous Shiloh back there. He is. Better go watch the tape on him. Herb Smith will get down with you now. He will get down with you. Yeah. Oh, I tell you another person I forget that played a good game. My boy, Big Barnes. Barnes played a good game. Barnes coming along. I'm proud of Barnes. Boy, he took that guard in that man and that bulldog him one time. Big Barnes, you did all right this game, Barnes. I gotta give it to you. You ain't make but 2 Tigers though, Barnes. And who was that? Stampede, the same show I just watched. They gave him flowers too. I'm glad that somebody gave Big Barnes flowers beside me. Big Barnes, they called out Barnes, so they really impressed with Barnes. Bill Gardner said, I'm really impressed with. He couldn't think of his name, said the transfer from Alabama, and the other guy told him, Barnes, yeah, and Quinn Barnes. I love the way he's coming along. He saw the same play I saw. Boy, he took one of them Tigers that pushed him down in the ground in the backfield. Big Barnes. Yeah, I got to give it up. Y'all hit that like button for me. For Big Barnes. Big Barnes. Big Barnes. Big Barnes. Big Barnes. Yeah, I don't say Miss King. I put BJ Green on my list. BJ Green is straight dog. Straight dog. Now, with the wide receivers out injured, we got to see who's going to be available and who's going to step up. I heard Baby T.O. finna come back. Now, if he can perform and take big old plays, we're going to be all right offense. If Travis come back, if we would have had Travis in this game, even with, I don't want to wish no injury on nobody, even with the injuries that we had, we still would have won. We would have won. See, then Travis would have been on that number 1. He wouldn't have caught that ball on Travis either. Nah, he wouldn't have caught that ball on Travis. Ain't no way. But, hey, that game is in the past. Tomorrow night, after tomorrow night, I talked with Mr. Steve Wood. I'm going to let him go off and get off where he need to get off about the past game. I'm through with it. There ain't nothing I can do about that. We getting ready for Arizona on Thursday with Greg said. Greg said we getting ready for Arizona. And I'm going to let you know how we can win with the players that we have coming up and playing Arizona. All Access Sports Media. What's going on, dog? They should have played Tajay McCoy more. He did play. Oh, you want him to play more? Yeah. I think Sam couldn't get out this time. Sam Okaloga. Hey, but the time that Tajay McCoy was back there, boy, he was putting out, man. He was putting down. Because BJ Green was putting that smoke on him, boy. I'm telling you. Bring me on, BWatts. What you want me to bring you on, big dog? What's up, Supreme TV? Yeah, kudos to Barnes. That's right, Miss Jones. Appreciate that, Barnes. Barnes did good. He needs to see that. He needs to see somebody room for him. Juice Harris said, we went 3-4 without our 2 best wide receivers and Omarion not in the 4th place, and we still almost pulled it off. I'm telling you, that's why we got a good team. I know Coach Pryor got a good team, and he got a good coaching staff. It's just the last series, guys. What lost game? We came back. We took the lead, right? We took the lead. Now, there's some other things we could have done. Pat Sherman could have did. We scored too quick on our last possession. When we scored too quick. And we could have ran the ball 2 or 3 times. It would took at least a minute off the clock. You know? Yeah, man, somehow, some way, they got to want to run the ball. It ain't that they can't run. The coaching staff got to want to run it. If they don't want to run it, they at least got to go to a quick, short, get the ball out of his hand quickly, wide receiver passing game. If they don't want to run the ball. Look like they don't want to run the ball. That would look like to me. When you don't want us to do something, you ain't going to do it, right? If you want to do something, if that girl over there you like, and if you want her, you're going to do something about it, right? If you're a man, you're going to send one of your boys over there, or you're going to send your number over there, or you're going to go over there and you're going to ask for her number yourself. You got to have that want to. Sometimes you got to want to. The coaching staff got to want to run the ball. If they don't want to run the ball, they're not going to run. Ain't no need us sitting down here going crazy over, beating our head and table over. Coach Ryan, he the head coach. He got to tell Pat Sherman, I got to run the ball. You can't come out and say it in press conference. That ain't working no more. We don't heard that. We don't heard that song. I'm not being real. I'm not being 100. You got to show me. We're in the show me state now. We 6 games in. We ain't got the 6 more. We don't lost 2 games. Everybody keeps saying we still in the hunt. Man, it's 4 teams in front of you. If they win out, then what? You can win the rest of your game. Colorado win the rest of their game. So what? You still don't lost 2. But I'm going to tell you, BYU ain't lost now. And you look at their schedule, they ain't going to lose no. BYU is legit. I saw them for 2 weekends. They got a quarterback that can throw that thing just as better Shedeur. They got 3, not 2, not 1 tight end can catch that ball. They got 3. And they all over 6 foot. Can catch it. So I don't see them losing no game. They going to be in that Big 12 championship. And when you look at Iowa State, they ain't no chump team either. Colorado had everything lined up for them. All they had to do is go out and had that want to and want to win. Whatever they did on that bye, on this bye week, when that next bye come up, they don't need to do that no more. I don't know what it was. They gave them a whole week off. What they did in that whole week, I don't know. Kansas State went on a bye. The same time we went on a bye, and they gave their player 2 days off. 2 days. And they were back in them shoulder pads. I'm just saying. Whatever Colorado did, and who knows what them players did, they don't need to do that no more. See, Colorado can't lose not now another game. See, everybody keep talking about they want a bowl game. Fuck that bowl game. I ain't here for no bowl game. I want to win the Big 12 conference. I want to see them in the playoff. I want to see Colorado go up against a SEC team so I can see where our team is at. That's what I want to see. I want to see us in the playoff compete against a top-notch SEC team to see what a program is at and what they need to do going forward. That's what I want to see. Because when they go to a bowl game, hell, Shedeur them ain't going to play nowhere. You think Travis and Shedeur finna play in a bowl game for mid-pegging? Hell no, they ain't finna risk getting hurt. Man, if I want to see no bowl game, I want to see that last year. We in 2 years. I want to see them compete in a championship game and go to the playoff. That's what I'm here for. Yep, that's what I'm here for. Now, anybody else, y'all have y'all own agenda. You want them to go 6-6, that's y'all. Y'all want them to go 8-4, that's y'all. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I want to see Colorado win the conference and go to a playoff. That's why I'm here. Because I think they got the talent to do it. They got the coaching staff to do it. They just got to want to do it. That's what I want to see. I want to see my dream matchup that I'm playing University of Georgia. Show me, Travis, what can you do in the SEC team? Show me, Shedeur, can you go up against an SEC team? Show me. That's what I want to see. I want to see you play LSU. I want to see y'all play Alabama. Hell, if Vanderbilt can beat Alabama, I know doggone well Colorado can beat them. That's what I want to see. I don't want no bowl game for mid-pegging. Shit. Get me in the playoff. I want something major than that. That's the goal. 6-6, man. 6-6 with last year's team. That's what that team should have did. This year, I want to see them win the Big 12, go in the playoff, and play against a SEC team. Ole Miss, LSU, Alabama, Georgia. Hell, play Oregon again. Ohio State. That's who I want to see y'all play against. That's who I want to see Colorado play. We're America's team. Travis is a Heisman Trophy candidate. Show is Shedeur. You shouldn't be just satisfied with a bowl game. You should want to play the best in college football if you expect to get the trophy for the best college football player. Not a bowl game. I don't want to go to no bowl game just to play Washington State. I want to see them play in the playoffs with something meaningful. I want to see Travis Hunter play on a big stage to show me, not tell me, show me do you belong at the next level and play two ways, both ways in the NFL. If you can do it against Georgia and Alabama and Tennessee, you can do it at next level. Because they're the same players you're going to be playing against. That's what I want. Man, miss me with that bullshit. Hell, Travis, them ain't going to play in that game. Them guys ain't finna play in that game, no bowl game. Colorado go 6-6. At least y'all make a bowl game at 7-5. You go to a bowl game. And y'all don't spot your money and they ain't going to play. Shit. They ain't going to play in it. No, that ain't what I'm here for. I want to win. I want to win. Cover no loser. We ain't cover no loser. We want to win. And I'm sure Warren Sapp didn't come way up there to lose. I'm sure Daniel Lewis didn't come way up there in Colorado just to lose. Them guys ain't doing that for that. They want to win on a bigger stage. On a bigger stage. On a bigger stage. We want Miami in a bowl game in the playoff. That's what we want. We don't want that. Man, y'all miss me with that. They miss me with that. We want the playoff. And the only way you're going to win this playoff or get to the playoff, you need to win one game at a time. You need to concentrate on Arizona and beat them. I don't want no woulda, coulda, no Hail Mary win. I want a domination like you did UCF. I don't want to wait down to the last play of the game, wait till Shedeur throw a miracle play or a bomb or last play of the game and celebrate. Man, I don't want to see nothing like that no more. I want you to go out and dominate. Dominate on offensive line and especially the defense, just like you did UFC. Go out there and dominate it. Let me know you belong on the field with Tennessee. Go out there and dominate. Let me know you belong on the field against Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, Oregon, and all the rest of the teams that in the top 10. We so worried about why y'all ain't ranked. Well, hell, you got to show us. Go out there and put out. You got to put out on the field. And the main thing, I want to see the effort ramp up. The effort. The effort. The effort. These teams ain't finna roll on and just let y'all roll in there and beat them. You got to put the effort in there. You got to put the effort in there. And it start on weekdays. The coaching staff got to put a good game plan together. They so worried about the players watching films. Hell, the coaches need to watch some films too. You need to watch the films on how your players are performing and how the other team players are performing. Who you getting ready to play. That's what the coaches need to do too. Not just the players. To put together a scheme. Quick. They got films on y'all now. You don't play 6 games. You can't keep running the same play and think you're going to get a different result. You're not. You got to scheme it up. You got to change it up. That's what K-State do. K-State knew y'all going to try to go out there and stop Avery Johnson. So what they do? They ran the ball with DJ McKinney. And when DJ McKinney didn't run the ball, what they do? They put the ball in the hands of their quarterback. And what did he do? He went back there and threw the ball. He went back there and threw the ball. And he connected. It's a 50-50 chance. Either he going to throw an incomplete pass or he going to make a connection. What his stat was. Passing. Avery Johnson was 15 of 23. He wasn't lights out. He was decent. He did enough to beat you. Something that you didn't think he couldn't do. He was 15 for 23, 224 yards, 9.7 yards per pass, 2 TDs, and 1 interception. And here's the kicker. You stop him from running the ball. Avery Johnson. He only ran the ball 7 times and added and got a negative 15 yards. But he got 1 TD. So you accomplished that. You stopped him from running, but guess what? DJ Gillen, 25 carries, 182 yards. He didn't get no TD, but he averaged 7 yards a carry. That's defense. Run defense. Defensive line and linebackers didn't come up to play. You can blame Shiloh all you want. That's your agenda, right? But guess what? In order to get to Shiloh, he went by Block Buddy, Anquan Barnes, and anybody on that defensive front. Shane Coates, he ran by all of those. He went by Hill Green, he went by Bentley, he went by Wesley in order to get to Shiloh. Even that's a defensive scheme issue or a player issue. It's up to them to figure that out. That wide receiver number 1 caught 6 passes. 6 for 121 yards and 2 TDs. He didn't catch 10. He didn't catch 12. He caught 6 when they counted. And he did what he supposed to do. He took it to the end zone. Got 2 touchdowns. That last one was a 50-yard bomb. And he averaged 20.2 yards per reception. He would have never got that on Colton Hood. I'm just saying. Trying to put you on game. Trying to put you on game. And that's it. That's the name of the game. Yeah, they were close. They played bad, as some people might say, and still had a chance to win. But the key thing is they lost. See, the committee ain't judging you by how good a game you played or how close you won. They judging up by wins and losses. That's who win the Big 12 championship. How many games you win in your conference against your opponent. Not how good you play. Not how cause your players got injured. See, your expectations are different from mine. You want a bowl game, not me. I ain't here for that. Hell, if I want a bowl game, I go root for Syracuse or Georgia Tech or Georgia State. I want to get to the Big 12 championship. I want to go to the playoff. Now, the team that I'm rooting for, CU, I want to see them compete on the big stage. On the big stage. Hell, I don't see them play against the Big 12 team. I know how they're going to perform on those. I'm tired of them squeaking by them. I need them to dominate the rest of these games. Dominate Arizona. Dominate Cincinnati, Texas Tech. These games should not be close. They should not be waiting on Shedeur to bail them out on the last play of the game. The defense need to go out and dominate. We gave you the nickname in the Miller 3 weeks ago, the danger zone. The danger zone. We put it out for you. But shit, they were walking through there. Man, I don't see no bombs out there. Hey, it's a party in your Miller or your defense. It's a party over here. It's a party. Ain't no danger zone, BWatts. You talking about a danger zone? Man, I'm finna hip, hop, Hippity hop, hip, hip. DJ McKinney was hip, hopping, hipping, hopping in the middle. Ain't no bombs going off in here. No, we need the danger zone back. Hill Green. We need the danger zone back, Benny. We need the danger zone, Shiloh. Cameron Simeon Craig. We need the danger zone back. Establish it in Arizona. And let's go win this Big 12. Let's go establish. Let's go get our identity back. Y'all identity was your defense. You was a show all by yourself. You didn't need the offense. You didn't need the offense. It's the defense. It's the show. It's the show. And that's why we need them to come back. The danger zone. We need the danger zone back. You're not going to run that football on us. We want you to pass because we're supposed to have the best defensive back in college football. That's what people were telling me. We're supposed to have that. They the last line of our defense. The cornerback and the safety. Shiloh gonna be all right. Yeah, we can. You can chalk this one up on this on me. I take that bullet for Shiloh. Shiloh had a bad game. He had a bad. They should have took him out the third, fourth quarter. They should have took him out. He couldn't wrap up. Looked like he didn't have his feet and legs up under him. He got juked 3 or 4 times. He missed the wheel route. I should have took him out. I give him that. He had a bad game. Shiloh coming back. I got faith in him. I ain't turning my back on him. I got faith in Shiloh. He coming back. He that type of player. Boy's a dog, y'all. He's a dog. He always have been one. He just had a bad game. He hadn't played in a while. He hadn't played in a while. All right? All right, y'all. I got to get out of here. Let me see what y'all saying before I go. Miss Nayo said, anyway, thank you for making sense, BWatts. Hey, anyway, that's what I'm supposed to do. They will bounce back. It's prime second year. Yeah, it's prime second year. You're right, big bro. It's his second year. We need everybody, all hands on deck. Said free Carter started my Benton was nowhere to be found. They need, well, y'all, yeah, they don't need to bench nobody. We need to do the same thing we did against UCF. That's what we need to do. All right? All right, guys. Hey, I got to get out of here. I thank y'all. I appreciate each and one of you for being with me tonight. Thank you for rocking with your boy. Sports Talk with BWatts. Hey, wouldn't have been a show without any of you all. Appreciate your comments in the chat. Do me a favor on your way out. Hit that like button. I only got 54 likes. You can take me up to 80 or 100. Hey, I'll be satisfied. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who agreed with me and disagreed with me. I ain't mad at nobody who disagreed with me. Everybody got an opinion about this thing, and that's what we do right here on Sports Talk with BWatts. We ain't putting down no players. We just analyzing the game that they have played, and moving forward, we're going to continue to do the same. We ain't going to shy away from it. We ain't trashing no players. We just calling it like I see it. And that's what we do. We call it like I see it. We root for them. We want them to get better, and we're going to be better. We got faith in the team. There's some things they need to do to straighten out, and I think they're going to be all right. Starting in Arizona, let's go out there and get down and get with it. That's it. Hey, once again, Kristen Robinson, thank you for sponsoring the show. Hey, you got to get the shirt, y'all. You got to get a shirt. You got to get the shirt. This is the news she got out. This is new. This is new. Man, you use that code, BWatts code, and get 15% off. That's $10 off. You get this shirt right here, this one or this one, for about $30. Shipping, including everything. It don't matter what city you're in, don't matter what state you're in. The price, the shipping price is in the price. About 15% off. BWatts, enter the code, and get $10 off. And you'll have it 2 to 3 days. Get the shirt, see this one or this one thing. Many of you all already put your order in. She want me to tell y'all thank you. I had the names, but I ain't gonna read them off tonight. But hey, get the shirt, It's 3 different types of shirt you want. Style 1, style 2, or style 3. Put it in the comment. This style 3, this style 2. Always gonna have to see you on the side, see you on both sides, see you in the front. I'm telling you, it's a good shirt, feel good, real good. Help her out to take care of family and her business if you don't mind. You can go on my Instagram page, BWatts0, BWatts0, Bernard Watts. The link is in my bio for the information to order a shirt. Or you can go in the community section right here on YouTube, and you'll see a link in their comment section on my YouTube page. Or you can go on my Facebook page. It's on there also, Bernard Watts. Go on my Facebook page. It's there. Or you can go on my LinkedIn page. You can go on my X page, Twitter page. It's all over where I'm at. Talking about promoting her business for her to support my show. I appreciate her for that, and I thank you for supporting her. Thank you all. She made me buy this. I had to buy this myself. She sent me that message. Oh, you gonna pay me for this? So I ain't got no problem. I pay her. I pray to support her business. I don't mind. Hey, we trying to help each other. That's all we're trying to do. But hey, appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Once again, don't forget to come back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I got your favorite Uncle Steven. Never know what's gonna come out of his mouth. So hey, he another show all by himself. Stephen Woodley from Maryland, from the state of Maryland. So y'all be good tonight. Check us out. It's gonna be a good show. And also I got a guest coming on too. He don't know. Steve Woodland don't know, but I got a guest coming on. All right. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy, BWatts, Bernard Watts. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have one of you. All right. All right.